Prnyam. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a basic farofa. What it is basically a recipe made out of cassava flour and some oil and some seasonings. This is the general gist of it, and these are the ingredients I'm gonna be using: flour, onion, butter, and a very fatty bacon to fry, and some parsley. So here we go. The first thing you wanna do is just cut the bacon in small squares and fry it. And the reason we want a very fatty bacon is for this reason, so that it will get some of the oil out and you will use that. You don't want to fry it all the way through, like you want it to be soft and crunchy still. And after that is it's still kind of soft, you add the onions in, and we're gonna fry the onions until they start turning slightly transparent. Although I'm using onions here, you can also use any other kind of sweet and crunchy vegetable, like for example, beet greens work really well as well. And another thing you can also use that's traditional is fried plantains. You can cut them in very small cubes and use that as well. Basically, anything kind of sweet would work, and preferably kind of crunchy as well, that's moist inside. And then we add the flour with some salt mixed in. I added around half a teaspoon in this amount, and then we're gonna mix that in. What we want here, what we're looking for, is that all of the flour is wet with fat, and the bacon alone isn't gonna be enough. So after you mix in the flour with the bacon, you wanna add in some butter to complete it. Again, the goal is just to make sure all of the flour is wet with grease and it isn't, so that it isn't too dry. So just add in as much butter as you need for the amount of flour you have added in. I had to add more butter after this. At this point, you can also let it kind of toast a little bit after you add in the grease. I didn't, and I went straight ahead into the last step, which is to add some parsley in. Some people also add in stuff like chives. I'm not a huge fan of chives, so I just add a whole bunch of parsley. And this is basically it. After we mixed it in, it is done, and we can use it and actually eat it or something. So this is actually a quite dry side dish. It is an accompaniment. You are not meant to eat this on its own. So one of the ways this is used the most is just to use it with beef, as I have done here. It is very tasty. But you can use it in all sorts of ways. For example, you can add it to rice, you can add in scrambled eggs and rice and mix all sorts of stuff in it. It is a quite versatile dish. So yeah, enjoy it! Yum 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 yum, yums.